Good morning, Masters. Namaste. I'm Lavanya, your host for today's session, joining you from Australia with the blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji. Let's begin our session on the Divine Breath YouTube channel, Australia, brought to you by Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement. It's been a while since we last gathered, but today we are back with renewed energy. So our special guest for this session is Master Sampath Kumar, who will be enlightening us about the importance of breath and meditation. So let me give you a brief introduction about Master Sampath Kumar. He is a meditation and mindfulness teacher, originally from Hyderabad, India, and currently residing in Australia. Sampath Kumar holds an MBA in Human Resource Management and Marketing. He's deeply involved in social service, leading initiatives in NGOs such as Light and Sky, as well as overseeing a day school for special children. His project, Divya Vidya, has been an instrumental in conducting meditation sessions for over 30,000 students in government schools. He strongly advocates for inner transformation as the key to creating a better world and believes that meditation holds the power to facilitate this change. Sampath Kumar's work takes him across India and USA, where he conducts meditation sessions extensively. So let's give a warm welcome to Sampath Kumar as we embark on this journey of wisdom and self-discovery together. Welcome, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Lavanya madam. Hope my audio is clear and
Yes,
loud,
sir.
loud enough.
Yes.
Okay. Before I get into the subject, can I know a little about this channel, madam? Why did you name it as Divine Breath? And
so the Divine Breath channel, this was created by an intuition from one of the meditator, Padma Varlamuri ma'am and Varalakshmi ma'am. So during the pandemic time in 2021, so it was from their intuition, they wanted to start one session for Australia. So then they asked me to continue it on a regular basis. So from then on, we are taking this up and every day and every week, and we are doing something so that like we all sit together and do meditation and then have some knowledge to our soul. Yeah. And the Divine Breath, I have this name, it has come, and I have named this as a Divine Breath. Somehow I got this intuition, like because we are with our breath, that is the reason I felt like, okay, without breath, we are nothing. So I've come with the name, the Divine Breath.
because the topic is breath and meditation, I'm going to involve you because you named it as Divine Breath. So hope it is all right with you.
Yes.
And I also request Sri Lakshmi, my sister, and also happens to be Hari's wife, Hari Breath Universe. She's also in the session. Hi, Shilu.
Yeah, hi, Sampath.
Yeah, so I'll feel free to talk to you both because I can't speak to the laptop or computer. I'm not used to online sessions much. All right, first let me tell a little about myself. I got to know about meditation in the year 2000. 2001 is where I started secretly practicing meditation because it was introduced by one of my family members, my uncles. I somehow did not want anyone to know that I'm trying meditation because one of the benefits of meditation in that list of benefits attracted me and I needed that. So I used to secretly practice in my study room. And for the first 2 years of my journey with PSSM, actually, I was not into PSSM. I was only practicing meditation and I was reading books. I did not come into spreading meditation part. So what happened is, though I started my meditation for some reason, I experienced something called thoughts completely coming down and experiencing a peaceful state. And then I observed in that state of peace, you actually feel very joyful for no reason. That's where actually meditation came into my life. Till then, I used to think that to be happy in life, you always need to pursue something, you need to get something, only then you'll be happy. Though I started meditation with all the list of things that I needed or wanted in life, I came to a state in meditation where I felt now, with or without that, I'm already happy. That changed my perspective towards life. I understood about my own mind, which always takes me away from this state with a big list of things. There will always be a list of things which are not there with you, which you want in life. And if you feel the lack of those things, you feel sad. So I realized that it's just a choice, unconscious choice, to see the list of things that you don't have or the list of the things that you already have. When you see what you already have, you feel good, and what you don't have, when you look at them, you feel sad. So, in that moment which I reached in meditation, in that joy, I had that choice whether to look at this list or this list. And I exercised that choice. Because if I choose what I should not be choosing, I lose my joy. So I have made a decision. I read a book of Patriji called Anandam Ante, which means, what is joy and how to be joyful in life. One thing, I mean, it was mind blowing for me. He said, to be happy or joyful in life, it's just the decision that you take. Once you decide that you want to be happy or joyful, nothing can disturb you. Once you decide, I was like, is it just a decision? Okay, let me take a decision and see. From now, I'll enjoy whatever I do. I'll be joyful. And whatever takes me away from joy, I'll disconnect it. Whatever it is. And whatever makes me joyful, even if it is a simple walk or a cup of tea or reading a book, I'll do it. Or watching a movie or playing cricket, whatever it is. So I started following the path of joy. And then I totally rediscovered myself. I understood that there is a different self in us which we never explored. Oh, so the gift of meditation to me was myself, my natural state of peace and joy. So then I continued. Sampath before meditation was completely a different person, and after meditation, even my family members have seen a lot of change in me, and it's like, what is happening to this guy? Later, after practicing 2 years of meditation, I mean, in those 2 years, I experimented a lot with all those things that I read in the books. One was about thought power. I really didn't believe that we can create whatever we want in life. When we experimented, I realized, wow, it is magical. I came to a point where I understood I can create anything for myself if I want in my life. So after reaching that point, felt like sharing this meditation, which came to me free of cost and which gave me a lot of peace and joy and success and ability to create whatever you want in life. Then I realized, now let me multiply my joy. So I started sharing it with my friends, with my family members, friends' family members. Slowly, when you started sharing, you will get connected to PSSM. That's when PIMA happened, Pyramid Young Masters, and then we all worked as youth, enjoyed spreading meditation to, a lot of schools, colleges, other youngsters, met a lot of beautiful youngsters who are doing great work across the world today. And that's how it has been. And teaching meditation is not just a hobby. I mean, I realized that this world is fully abundant, but a lot of people don't realize how abundant this life is. So all the lack is in the mind. So, as I said, the inner transformation is the only way to change things for humanity. So, meditation, and that too in a society like Pyramid Spiritual Society, where everybody can teach, everybody can share. I was naturally attracted, and that gave an opportunity to teach a lot of people and learn while teaching. So that's the journey, Lavanya madam.
Wonderful, sir.
So, anything else you would like to know before I go into the subject?
So you said like the thought power, right? So give us an example, like I mean, what you have achieved. I mean, what like an example where you have used your thought power and what did you, how did it come across in your life? So it will be.
The first such instance was, I mean, it felt really magical. Was I discontinued my studies in graduation and I started working. I was staying alone. I was away from my parents and family members. I used to like to be alone. Hardly one or two friends. I used to go to my work, come back, and weekends, one or two friends to hang around with. And one of them is a meditation friend, other one is a school friend. So this was my life. Uh, After some days, my all other friends of mine were continuing their post graduation and they were going ahead. They were becoming software engineers, but I felt that I should not be studying, I should not be troubling my parents or family members for my further studies. So this was the first experiment that I did. Okay, they say that whatever you intend, that will happen. Let me try. I have nothing to lose. Uh, by then, I already worked for 2 3 years. There was a gap of 2 3 years in between my graduation and post graduation. So I just intended and I forgot about it. Even forgot about it, but I sincerely intended for it. Like I should study further, but I will not ask anyone money for it. One of my school friends who got a campus placement in TCS, and he went abroad for his project, and he came back for a holiday, and all our school friends used to meet on Sunday to play cricket. We were playing 1.5 hours, making a lot of noise and the gully cricket we say, right? So we were so I played. That's why every Sunday evening routine for me, and we all played. He also joined, and I left after the cricket. So then he inquired with my other friends. Uh, After he left, he said, after Sampath left, suddenly it felt as if the power is gone here. There was so much fun, so much energy as long as he was here. And suddenly everything is missing. He made a huge difference. What is he doing, by the way? Then my other friend said, no, he discontinued after graduation and he's working, he's staying somewhere alone. Nobody knows where he stays. Then I don't know what made him. He somehow found my room where I lived. He came all the way and he sat for 1 hour only to convince me that I should continue studies. And I was like, I said, I didn't take a favor from my own parents. Why do you think I'll take it from you? Then he said, I don't know, something is pushing me. I could do this with my with our other classmates as well, but I feel like doing this. I didn't accept it because my ego was saying I mean, I was a better student than him in school and he comes and helps me. I operated with ego and like, come on, thanks for your offer, but I don't need it. Then he went to my best friend and he told him, you convince him. Then my best friend felt guilty that more than me, some other guy is bothered about you. Then this guy says, take it. Let's take it as a loan from him. I'll take it as a loan. You just write entrance for the PG. If you get a rank, then we will see. So he somehow convinced me to uh, get back into the books reading and studying. That was gone for a couple of years. No, except spiritual books, I was not reading anything else. So after he convinced me, I didn't even bother to work hard for the entrance exam. Trust me, I don't know. I was just peacefully after meditation. I used to just glance through the books, take a couple of problems, example problems, do it, and it's like, yeah, I know the concept kinds. And with a very casual attitude, I gave that entrance exam. I don't know how I got a very good rank, and I got in one of very good colleges in in Hyderabad management, but I didn't choose. This is here one more magic was, I don't know. A few months before this, uh, my girlfriend then, she, my wife now, she was in the college, uh, and I used to go from work sometimes, take a break, and to meet her. So there used to be a lot of problem. They don't give permission for the students to come out, outsiders to meet girls. And so one day, somehow I met her. I was standing in front of her college. I said, next year I'll come sit in the library and speak to you. She's like, how can you do that? I don't know. I'll somehow, I'll make sure I'll be in the library and I'll speak to you. Next, I deliberately chose her college, went to that college. And next year, literally in the library room, we were talking to each other. So it's like casual things which you say with a conviction and feel without bothering about the logic, how it will manifest. The science of manifesting without a logic. Every time we try to manifest something, immediately how will this happen? That's the way mind comes into picture. After that, along with my journey, I have seen Hari's journey, I've seen Sri Lakshmi's journey. We have seen so many such miracles happening when we want something to happen. I'm sure a lot of meditators know what I'm talking. So you forget about how it will happen, just ask for what you want and it happens. And so you should know after asking how to stop your mind from doubting and how to make it believe. This is what you need to work on. So these are some initial manifestations which shocked me, surprised me. Later, I understood the science behind it with the help of a lot of books that I read. And yeah, this is about thoughts and manifestation. We used to manifest simple, silly, stupid things like, the gas cylinder is finished and we don't have another one. We just hurry myself and three more friends. We used to sit and meditate. Now let's try this. And we meditate for half an hour. And, if you book a for gas cylinder, it used to take weeks. By the end of meditation, the neighbors get the gas cylinder, the door is locked, and we get to know it. We go and ask, will you give us? He takes some extra money and he gives it back, and we come back and look at each other's faces. What is this now? Just right after meditation, how can this happen? So these kind of just like experiments, we have done a lot of things. Then we grew a bit and we started using this thought power and all for not for silly and stupid selfish purposes, but for bigger reasons. So that was I hope these examples were not so too stupid.
So it was actually good to know that you've done many experiences and even
Yeah.
so it's motivating for us as well. Yeah, we can do anything if you want. Yeah.
Right. Let's get into the topic, madam. Breath and meditation, because we have announced the topic. So I have a question for you, because you have started divine breath. Why breath? When you sit for meditation, why should we be with breath? Why not with something else?
For me, like that's the easiest way where I can just close my like. I mean, when I was young, I got introduced to this meditation where Patri sir taught me said there was nothing else in my mind. So when they asked, so it was like that. I thought like that is the only thing. Like from my journey, I felt like there is nothing else. So it's easy. No need to chant anything. No need to see anything. So just when you just close your eyes and just be with your breath, you are lost in your world. So that's why I thought like, yeah, nothing was there in my mind. There was no questioning part for me, like why breath. So yeah, that's how, without any logic, I went with that.
Yeah. Sri Lakshmi, do you want to add why breath? Any
Um,
specific reason?
First of all, thank you for inviting me to this forum. It's been very long that I have spoken in public, but yes, I do connect back to what Lavanya said. Initially, as a student, I learned it from, I got introduced to Pyramid Spiritual Society by my mother in 2004 as a student. So at that time, there was not even this concept of understanding of breath, but suddenly I was thrown in midst of Dhyana Mahachakram, where everybody were talking about breath meditation. um, to me, through this journey of where I am now to what I have started learning, I have not only explored Anapanasati, but I have done Isha Yoga after I learned Anapanasati, of course, because I wanted to see like where it takes you. What is this concept of breath? So Isha Yoga and then Kriya Yoga by Shriyam. I've done all these. And what I see as a scientific perspective is at the end of any method, methodical or non methodical, like Anapanasati, ultimately it is taking you to your where your thoughts are. So you're going there, you're starting observing your thoughts, and you're going into that no mind state. And I think breath is that connect. So whatever you do, breath is that connect. And even if you're doing pranayama in yoga, breath is the one which is actually, you're doing asanas, and breath is what coordinates your body and mind. So I think breath is the way to go.
Yeah. Is there any alternative?
I don't think so there is any alternative. Because you think that there is an alternative, but the alternative also ends with breath. So
uh, in meditation, what we are trying to do is get into a no mind state, right? Mind. Let's understand mind first, then let's come back to breath. What is mind?
mind
Now,
is
yeah.
a group of thoughts. And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of thoughts? Generally, what kind of thoughts do we get? Usually they categorize them, and you'll see that usually we'll have two kinds of thoughts. One, what you want in life. You think about that. Or you are afraid, or you're afraid of certain things, you don't want them. You always have thoughts either about what you want or what you don't want. Most of the things, right? And one more side of mind is they'll be about past or future, right? Mind is four things put together. One, past. Two, future. Three, all your cravings, whatever you want in life, and all your aversions. Aversions as in what you don't want in life, what you keep avoiding, what you're afraid of. All these four things put together is mind. This is what Gautam Buddha has given. This is the essence of Vipassana. Why breath? When you are with breath, you cannot observe a past breath, no past, a future breath, no. Past and future are gone when you are with breath. Third, there is nothing to crave about breath, or there is nothing to avoid about breath. Breath is a neutral object. There's nothing you want. You have no positive or negative about breath. It's just breath. There's nothing that you crave for. So there is nothing, absolutely zero role of mind when you are with breath. So breath is such a neutral object which immediately switches you from mind. The moment you are with breath, you will not be with mind. In a split second, you might switch from breath to mind and go back to breath. But you cannot be with both at the same time, either breath or mind. So when you want to switch from mind to no mind, breath is the best object. That's the main reason. Now, what are we doing with breath, Lavanya madam? We are saying sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your feet, and we are saying observe your breath or be with your breath. What is this word observation?
When you are like, you just observe, like, I mean, how it is flowing in, so that like I just observe from at the nostrils, so that like where it is going and where it is coming. So by that time, like you will be out of your mind. I mean, you will. So and you connect to yourself within yourself. You are to yourself.
How observation is different from thinking? Both happen here.
Yeah, when one is with mind, but when we are observing, we are not using our mind. We are just switching off the mind, but using only for the a limited time, like to making sure that our mind is concentrating on that. But later on, we are coming out of the mind, we're overpowering the mind and connecting to ourselves, where the mind will be, it'll be zero. Yeah.
Yeah. The prime difference between thinking and observing is, again, can you think about past? Can you think about past?
Yes, we
Can you
can.
think about future?
Yeah.
But can you observe something of past and can you observe something of future?
No.
Observation happens in the present moment. So when you are observation in the observation mode, you must be in the present moment only.
Yes.
Again, it takes in the present moment. If you read The Power of Now, he tells you very clearly that when you are in the present moment, you're not with mind, you are just pure awareness. So when you are with breath, you are with a most neutral object called breath, which will switch you to no mind. And you are in an observation state, cutting the past and future, trying to be completely in the present with no mind. This, if you are able to master your mind and if you are able to cut the mind off and be in a no mind state with practice, that's the path which takes you to truth, because mind is something which blinds you from truth. This is the science which we talk about in a little advanced stage. Not all the people who come into meditation, they come to for truth and enlightenment and all these things. There are people who meditate for those reasons, but most of the people, they want to be happy in life, they want solutions for their problems, they want to have more control over their mind, emotions, overall reality, right? So I'm explaining what is observation and why breath. So once I have answered these questions, so what happens when you are with breath? You have been meditating. So what happens? Thoughts calm down. Then what
Yeah.
happens?
Thoughts come down, and then you're lost into yourself, like where you'll not have any awareness as well in the initial stages. Probably the awareness comes in later on, but so when even the awareness, you will not have your awareness, and then you will be connecting to yourself, where you will not have any conscious on your body, physical body, or on about your surroundings, and then you're lost of your track of time. So, and that is a moment where like you'll be charging your battery.
What
It's
exactly you mean by charging the battery?
You'll be gaining lots of cosmic energy with that.
Energy.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Now, this is the term that I'm waiting for. The energy. Okay. What's the source of energy for us? Actual source of energy. Forget about meditation.
Food.
What is the main thing? Food.
And thoughts for the
That is
mind.
that's the first source of energy is breath, immediate energy.
Yeah. Yes.
The third one is food. What is the second one?
Thoughts for the mind.
No, thoughts drain our energies.
Yeah.
There's the second most important source. Any
Sleep, I think.
guesses? Yeah, sleep. If you don't sleep, next day you know how you feel,
Yeah.
right? So what is happening in sleep that we get energy? Even if I give you a lot of food to eat, but I won't let you sleep, can you get energy? No. So what is happening in sleep that you are getting energy? You're tired before sleeping. When you get up, you have energy. What is happening?
Even the sleep, the same thing is happening where you are getting your energy from the cosmic energy, but will not have awareness during that time. But in meditation, it's like you'll sit, and after a few, days or a couple of months, like then you'll start getting awareness, like for a minute, few minutes or not. But in meditation, you'll get energy, but without your awareness.
In both sleep and meditation, something is happening because of which you are getting energy. What is that one thing that is happening? Your mind goes to thoughtless state.
Thoughtless state.
When mind goes to thoughtless state, you start receiving energy. So in sleep, it is natural phenomena that you remember first few minutes of before getting into sleep, and you remember before getting up, a few minutes. What is happening in between? Mind is zero. The subconscious, your brain, they all keep working, but otherwise you are in a sleep mode. Totally sleep mode. Mind is zero. You don't. That's why you lose track of time as well, right? So where there is no mind, you receive energy. That's what Patriji says in the three grand happenings of meditation. First, be with your breath, and then mind becomes empty, and empty mind. Once the mind is empty, you start receiving energy, so much of energy. And once you are full of energy, your extrasensory perceptions will get activated, like third eye. That's what Sir calls it as third eye. So coming to this energy, you should understand that the more thoughts you make, you keep losing the energy. And when you're in a thoughtless state, you receive energy, whether it be sleep or meditation. In sleep, it is happening naturally, but these days, our lifestyles are so different from the olden days that, sleep time is not sufficient. The time which we give to make this mind off, still something goes on in our mind, a lot of gadgets, televisions, there's so many navigations, phones, WhatsApp, you're not getting into that state. That's why we need meditation even for energy. So this is our alternate source. But the science behind it is when you are with breath, you will receive energy. Your mind goes off. Your mind thoughts come down, receive energy. Then the next most important word is awareness, which you have been again talking. Awareness. Once you start receiving the energy, you understood whether through sleep or through meditation, you know how to get into a no thought state and start receiving energies. Once you know how to receive energies, the next important aspect is awareness. How to spend that energy, where to spend that energy, how not to spend that energy. So usually we don't know the power of silence, mauna, before meditation. We speak a lot of words, we waste our energies, we make so many unnecessary thoughts, not just about ourselves, about others also. And we waste, and the more energy you lose, your ability to manifest things comes down. Whatever you want in life, if you want to manifest, you need to first of all know how to get the energy. Then you should have the awareness on how to use that energy. So when you don't have money, you should know first to get money. And then once you have money, you should know how to spend it also to get what you want in life. Same with energy. So Patrisar gives this concept called BEAT. BEAT. Be with your breath, receive energy, use it with awareness, and T for thought making. Whatever thought you want to manifest, your energy will be supplied to that particular thought and it will get manifested. Now we'll talk a little about manifestation. Some people have doubts, can I really create everything, anything? There are some rules. You can always create what you want in life. You cannot create others' realities. You can create your reality. For example, I go to a restaurant. I can always order the food that I want. But I cannot say this particular person, chef, should make it, and this particular steward or server should serve it. No. You should only be bothered about what you want. But a lot of people, when they try to manifest things, they confuse themselves. They want to create their family members' reality also, or the people who are in, friends, or in a relationship. You want the other person also to behave in a certain way. It will not happen. In universe has given equal freedom and equal choice and equal power to everyone to create for themselves, not to create others' realities. This is where a lot of people fail, because they don't know the rules of the game. So if I want something, you should ask for what you want to experience, and you will get it. But you should not say, I should get it from this person, I should get it. Without fiddling with others' realities, you do anything. And what is the process of creation? Whatever you want, first of all, you should have clarity about it. You should know that you need it, really need it. Two, you should ask for it. That is called intending. You should intend for it. Yes, I want this, and I am now placing an order. I am telling my own soul or God, whoever, doesn't matter. It's the same. That I want this. Then you placed an order. And once you intend or ask for it, you should believe it. You should believe that it comes. Why should you believe? Whatever I ask, why should it come to me? If you have this question, you are against a fundamental principle of the universe. Thought creates. If you make a thought is supposed to create. If you are making a thought and you are supporting it with your feeling and making it an intent, it will result into certain manifestation. So people who believe and who know that yes, thought creates reality, they are the masters of manifestation. They'll not keep doubting, yeah, I made a thought, but will it happen? Will it not happen? Usually we put the speed breakers to the manifestation with these doubts and disbeliefs. And sometimes you don't know really if you want it or not, lack of clarity. And you ask for things, but there is another block I have seen in a lot of people. They feel that they don't deserve it. They ask for it, but somewhere they feel, no, maybe I won't get it. Maybe I don't deserve it. So when you feel you don't deserve it, it's always good to use law of giving. Keep doing some seva, and you start feeling that, yeah, I am also doing something to the universe. It'll come back to me. So your deserving and receiving capacity keeps growing. So in Pyramid Spiritual Society, not just we meditate, receive energy, make thoughts for ourselves, but we are also simultaneously doing seva. We are spreading this meditation, which gives joy, and this power empowers people. So what happens is, naturally we are into seva, and we get that deserving feeling, yes, I'll get it. And that clears the blocks. A lot of things get manifested. So this is the concept called beat, breath, energy, awareness, and thought making. So this is one path. After coming into meditation, people who meditate, they do it for two reasons. I said, one, who want to get enlightened and mukti, liberation, whatever you call it, seekers of truth. The other kind of people are people who, it's okay, let me not bother about enlightenment now. I don't want problems in life. I want me, my family, and everything to be fine. Let me be abundant. Let me enjoy life first. Then let me think. So I call these people are meditating for, this life. You're meditating for this life. There's nothing wrong in that. So for these people, energy is a very key word. They should not be wasting their energies on. If you want to manifest something for the physical life, don't waste your energies at all. More than energy, for the people who want to practice meditation for enlightenment, energy word is not very important. Energy is everywhere. You are energy. You're a speck of universe. So you are energy. More important word is observation. This is the path of Buddha. What Buddha has given us, he said, first observe your breath. Then breath calms down. it becomes still. Then continue the observation, start observing the sensations of the body to such a minute level where mind becomes totally zero, and you will only see the truth in a physical manifestation. Like literally, Buddha has seen how each moment so many millions of cells are taking birth, how they are dying, and how this whole creation happens, how a soul takes life from one life to the other, what kind of karmas make you go to the next life. So this is another path. People who follow this path, I don't want them to get stuck at energy and manifestations and these things. Seekers of truth should be focusing on seeing. Keep seeing. Make your seeing. That is called vipassana. Pasyana means seeing. Vipassana means to be able to see things as they are. Most of the times we don't see things as they are. You know, you see something which is already in your mind, you relate it to what you're seeing now. And you conclude about it. You are not aware of it. So seeing something, suppose I see you today and tomorrow there will be some change in you. But I'll always operate with the memory that, yeah, I know Lavanya. And this is how I'm seeing the same Lavanya who is in my mind, not this Lavanya who is right now in front of me. Everything is changing every moment. Suppose you go out and see a tree in front of your house, it looks like the same tree every day. 100 leaves have fallen, 100 new leaves have come. So people who want to get enlightened should be able to work on their own seeing ability. So Osho says, meditation does not give you truth. Meditation gives you eyes to see the truth. Without meditation, you are blind. With meditation, you can see things. It's up to you. So this is one path. So according to me, there are two kinds of people who come into meditation, who come from some problem. They want to be happy. They get the happiness. They realize their purpose of this life. They manifest things in a certain way. They enjoy. They experience a lot of relationships, ups and downs, and the soul learns. And they go. There are certain senior souls who are done with experiences of this life, and they want to know, what am I? Who am I? Why have I come here? What actually is truth? Is this, am I just body or something beyond? So this is my understanding about breath, meditation, energy awareness, thought making, and how meditation should be used by different kind of people. But as Patricia suggested, breath is your guru, whether it be Buddha's path or whether any meditator's path. Breath is your guru. Once you be with the breath as if you are with your guru, with complete trust. That's one thing. And people who want to progress in meditation, don't there are no shortcuts in meditation. There is only one thing: the time which you give for meditation. Samaya mein sadhana. You give time, you progress. What you close your eyes and sit, that's it. You are progressing. You don't have to do anything after sitting in meditation. You don't have to. Meditation is non-doing, right? And there's one more. I'm talking about these points from Patricer's Jnana Navaratnas, which are 9 gems, we call it. The fourth one is breath is guru, and samaya mein sadhana, time you give is your practice. And one more most important thing is patience. Sahana mein pragati, he says. When you sit for meditation, a lot of us know that there are lots of thoughts. One mistake that we do when we sit for meditation is we entertain the pleasant thoughts. We only want to avoid the unpleasant thoughts. No, that will not help. Even pleasant thoughts are thoughts. That is still mind. In meditation, if you still are bothered about what you want in life, I'll manifest it, I'll visualize it. Still, that is mind. That is a block to your receiving of energy. Whatever you want, you ask for it before meditation, sit for meditation. But once you sit for meditation, be with your breath, cut all kinds of thoughts and see all kinds of thoughts neutrally. Pleasant thought comes, unpleasant thought comes. You should say, okay, this thought is also going, this thought is also going. Every thought is a passing cloud. So you should come back to breath and be with it. That's how you progress in the meditation. A lot of people sit for meditation, they sit hours and hours together, but they keep doing certain things wrong. Like they entertain their mind consciously or unconsciously. They think that, okay, let me focus on this, let me visualize this. No. If you really want to manifest it, cut even that in meditation, during meditation. So people who are practicing meditation, I can say only one thing. Once you are in meditation, you are with breath. That's about it. No analysis, nothing. Just be with breath. Natural breath. Just keep flowing with it. Breath will take you. That research says you just, if you want to see the ocean, you just follow a river, a stream which is in front of you, it will go to river and river goes to ocean. In that way, if you want to see and experience the whole, you start with this breath of yours and it will connect you. Have you ever bothered? One side of the breath, like the breath that you are receiving in the body, but where is it coming from? What is the other side? What is the source? So there's a lot to know, right? You know this side of the bridge. Breath is the bridge. You don't know the other side. So the more you settle down in meditation, the more deeper you go into meditation. Every day you cross this bridge a little and come back, a little more and come back, a little more and come back. You go to that side, see the other side, and then you realize why you came this side, and you can anytime go back and come back. These are masters who know why they are here and anytime go back there. So all the seekers and practitioners need to reach this point. So when you sit for meditation, after a point, okay, I'm meditating where, what should I? You should know that the more deeper you go, the farther you reach towards the source. You go closer to the truth. So logically, I'm just giving a visualization. So don't think now just breath, what to do. Okay, I'm with breath. Breath is coming from somewhere. It is one breath. First of all, it is not your breath. Breath is happening. You don't have any control over your breath. You can't stop your breath for 5 minutes, can you? No. And breath is always with you, whether you are with breath or not. Only in meditation you are with breath. Even otherwise, breath is with you. So you are intelligently using your own breath, whether you want to get enlightened or you want to manifest things in life and be happy and understand the truths of life. So breath is the key. There's a lot of science behind it. And observing the breath. Don't just be with a couple of breaths and then get into thoughts and entertain all kinds of thoughts. That's wrong meditation. That's the thing, madam. I don't know how much time we have. Yeah,
I think
we can talk a lot. Yeah.
It's quite interactive and it's a wonderful session. Yeah, first I'll open up for the questions. I also have a question, but I'll ask for the participants. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful session.
Yeah, before Q&A, I mean, while there are questions in the chat, I request Sri Lakshmi to, nobody knows that Sri Lakshmi is a good singer. We'll have a song from her.
Sampath, please don't ask me to sing now.
No.
Maybe a lot of people are asking for questions.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of questions. We'll go ahead with the questions. Just a 2-minute song, please. It's been long that I have seen you on coming on to the meditation sessions. I think 3 to 4 years I have never seen you on meditation sessions. It's good to have you. So every time we meet Lavanya, we used to make Sheelu sing for us. This is from last 15, 20 years. She was, even before meeting Hari, she was part of that young meditation group. She, her sister, and we all were meditating in a common meditation center. We were friends there first. So her mom also used to join us. And so we used to make her sing at least one song. So it's an old habit. Please don't mind.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, Sri Lakshmi.
Thank you, Sampath. Thank you, Lavanya. I'll just sing very short few lines. I'll sing a Meera bhajan, and I just dedicate this to Patri sir. Okay, let me start. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। वस्तु अमूलित दे मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमूलित दे मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. Just let's keep it, yeah, short.
Wow. Thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Beautiful.
Yeah, we can take questions, madam.
Sure. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi ma'am. It was beautiful and so soothing.
Thank you.
Masters, if you have any questions, please raise your hand, or you can either put it into the chat, or you can raise your hands and then you can talk.
If there are no questions, yeah, someone wants to talk. Yeah.
Yes, Leela, go ahead.
Hi, Lavanya. Thank you so much for organizing this. Hello, sir. Sam,
Hello.
sir, I'm Leela here.
Hi.
Could you please more elaborate on this cosmic energy, sir? Because what I have understood from my journey is this is more of life energy which operates everywhere in the planet, right? The more and more I focus on the breath. One point, I feel like I'm not breathing, and I could feel more energy in my lap and everywhere. But mm, sometimes, if I'm focusing at that point, the energy is amplifying, and I feel like more heavy in my lap actually. Okay, that heaviness is also giving me, making me little discomfort sometimes. Okay, and some other days, like I'm slowly slipping into some kind of visions. These visions are also like a kind of dreams in our dream state, or how could I perceive it actually? Sometimes I feel like maybe I need to cross this dream state. Visions are good, it is guiding me in my life journey, but I would like to understand what is beyond, or am I going in the right state?
There are two ways of knowing things. One, by forming an idea about it or listening from someone. The other way is experiencing it. Whatever you experience, that alone is your truth. The rest all is information. Like suppose I want to go to Lavanyaji's house. I download a Google map. I see the map, and if I know that, okay, I know now how to go there. I have that experience. No, only when I drive, then I have that experience of how it feels going that far, what I see on the way. And in meditation also, whatever you experience, that's your reality. You That's your truth. Don't bother whether it is correct or wrong. If you want to, you know, analyze everything, your journey stops there. For example, on the way to Lavanya's house, I saw something and I want to stop my journey and start analyzing it. What is it? And my journey gets stopped. So when you sit for meditation, that's what I told, whether it is pleasant or unpleasant, you should know that it's just an experience, or that's a temporary thing. You should just see it, move on. Pleasant, unpleasant, good, bad, high energy, low energy, great vision, bad vision, doesn't matter. All this mind comes up in different ways. Actually, nobody knows the deeper layers of mind, how powerful and how gigantic mind is. So it gives visions of a lots of masters. It gives visions of gods. It's all mind. Even if it is God or a master or a great vision, high energy, low energy, any sensation, Just observe, move ahead. Just observe, move ahead. Don't switch on the mind thinking that, okay, this feels unpleasant, this feels unpleasant. This is very dangerous because you are switching on the mind there. The whole purpose of meditation is to cut the mind, and mind comes intelligently. In Vipassana, they say, there are so many people who say, oh, today a wonderful meditation happened. What do you mean by wonderful? You're getting into a no mind state where you want to cut the mind, but the mind comes back and judges the meditation itself. The purpose of meditation is to cut the mind, and mind is judging the meditation. Mind is putting meditation into good meditation and bad meditation. So that's how clever mind is. So if you really want to progress scientifically, truly in meditation, you should learn the art of seeing things, going ahead, whatever it is. Don't stop there, analyze, think, try to conclude, put it in some category. No, this is all mind again. Cut that mind as well. It has come, gone. Just the way, this breath is over, go to the next breath. In the same way, this thought, passing clouds, passing clouds. That's how you quickly progress. Ilamer.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sir, on that question, so while you're seeing anything, so without our mind coming into the picture, like how do you see, without judging or anything? Because as you have given an example of a tree, like we do not know, like we would see the same tree thinking that it is the same thing because with our perception, what we had. So how to cut that and see how it is? Any tips for that, sir?
Yes, there's a great tip for that. That is neutrality. You will see things as they are if you learn to cut the positive and negative and just see things as they are. Right now, I have an option to look at you and conclude good or bad about you. I have a choice. My mind can say, right now, if I give my mind a choice, wow, divine breath, a beautiful channel, a beautiful program, very well conducted. This is all positive side, which my mind wants to see. I will focus on that. Oh no, this session was not conducted properly. Music was not good. I want to see this. Unknowingly, you already choose what to see. That's where mind is acting. But if you practice neutrality right now, I'm only seeing you. I don't want to let my mind come and give a pleasant or unpleasant picture about you. So neutrality and equanimity, that's what Buddha gave. You be neutral to both positive and negative thoughts that you see. That's the way you progress in meditation, during meditation. After meditation, it's life, you need to use your mind. So Osho says, beautiful example, for the external world, you should use mind. For an internal journey, mind is an obstacle. It's like your footwear. You use footwear when you go out. If with the same footwear you come and spoil the home, it works the other way, right? So you should know, for the external world, use your mind, train your mind. But once you close your eyes, you want to go within, mind comes in various forms. There's so many levels. There's so much in subconscious. There's so many fears which you don't know about yourself. The more deeper you go, the more you'll realize, oh my God, is this me? First time when I went to Vipassana, I came to meditation in 2000. I went to Vipassana in 2014. I thought, what is there? So many years I have been meditating. They make you 10 hours meditation per day. And, then I saw the deepest layers of my mind, how much hatred or how much judgments, how much you carry within you. You don't know. There are a lot of impurities within you. You can go that deep and cleanse yourself if you can go deep. If you are busy, with the mind on the periphery, how can you go deep? So if you want to go deeper, whatever comes in meditation, okay, good thought, fine, cut the thought. Neutrally. Don't cut the thought with a hatred feeling, oh, I don't want thoughts. That is also mind. Mind is craving for a thoughtless state. That is also a desire, that is also mind. Thought comes. Let it come. It goes. Good thought comes, bad thought comes, goes. You have to learn the art. And any art comes with practice. That's why keep sitting for more meditations, and a lot of people don't sit for meditation properly. When they sit for meditation, the first 2 minutes is very, very important. Patri sir gave 5 steps. Sit comfortably. In Telugu, he said, Haiga Kurchuni. Hai is a very important word. Comfort. A lot of people get into meditation as if they are getting into some business, serious business. No. You are getting into a non-doing state. Take 1 or 2 minutes. It's okay to relax every cell in the body. Park your body. And then just see, observe your own body first. Because breath is a sensation in the body. What is breath? Unless you sense it here. At the belly or at the nostrils, you sense the flow of the breath. So breath is a physical sensation. So start with that physical sensation and just try to be with it as much as you can. Mind comes, realize, okay, it has come, cut, go back. Pleasant thought, unpleasant thought, doesn't matter. The more you practice equanimity and neutrality, you will progress faster. Every meditation is twice powerful if you are neutral in meditation. If you are with breath, anyways you are neutral. There's no mind, right? So that's why breath.
Thank
Done.
you, sir.
In one of our next sessions, I would like to conduct meditation, madam. I want to guide people
Oh.
into meditation.
Sure.
So whenever, I know today we're already done with the session.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
We have another 1 or 2 questions. Can we take it, sir?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. In the chat, from Kalpana, once I go deep into meditation, I don't feel like breathing at all. What is that state, sir?
That's called stillness. You are so still. Mind and breath are linked. The more agitated you are, the faster the breath happens. Everything that we feel here, think and feel here, it'll have a connection to breath. So in meditation, you slowly calm down thoughts as well as breath. You go to a point where you are receiving energies. Don't bother about energies there. It's like, again, if you breathe, the mind also might become active. That's what you're feeling, but we cannot live without breath. Breath is happening. A subtle breath is happening. That subtle breath makes you keep yourself still, and that's beautiful state. But don't get stuck there. There is a lot beyond. So you don't have a choice of not breathing. Breath happens, but it's a subtle breath. You just enjoy. There also don't get stuck. The moment you realize that, okay, I don't feel like breathing, feel like, don't feel like is also mine. Or whatever it is. Now I realize that this is the state. Okay. If I can feel the breath, fine. There's nothing called breathing, and you are not doing pranayama, so there is no deliberate breathing. Be in that state. And once, this is a very good question actually for true practitioners. Once you are not able to find the breath, I am not able to find the breath happening, but subtle, it's so subtle that I can't see it. There will always be certain sensations linked to the breath. Let it be energy receiving sensations or within the body. Because of that state, you will keep becoming aware of certain sensations in the body. If you are not able to observe breath, you can observe that still sensations in the body. Don't go with the thoughts. That's the only thing I said. Don't go towards the body, but don't go towards the mind. Don't get into the thoughts. Don't get into visualizations. So that's a very good state, Kalpana madam.
Thank you, sir. One more question. From MS. My takeaway would be to start experimenting, like to know a set of beginner instructions to do that. Does one must have a lot of experience with meditating to experiment?
No, you should only have the intention to relax. You should have self-love. People who want to meditate, I'll tell only one tip. You should love yourself so much that you should allow yourself to relax first. And the more you are relaxed, beautiful meditations happen. Good meditations happen. It starts with the body. You see, first of all, don't start with I am a soul, I'm not a body. That's not something which you have experienced yet. For you, today's truth is your body. Today's truth is your mind. Today you can experience energy. You know that these are your reality. Start with this, but relax all of them. And they are saying, breath is guru. Okay. Out of 24 hours, half an hour or 1 hour, when I'm leaving everything else, I'm forgetting about my body, my roles that I play, mom, dad, you know, at office you play a lot of roles, in society you play, or come out of all these roles and just be. Just be. Whatever is happening, cut it. Everything. Just for that half an hour or 1 hour. So don't need any instructions, but what I say is choose to relax. Choose to get into a non-doing state. The more you are trying to do anything in meditation, that's it. You're already doing wrong. Go into a non-doing state. Once you have enough energy, you will not fall into sleeps. If you're falling into sleep, that's okay. You don't have enough energy to stay awake and aware. Once you receive that energy, you will naturally become aware and stay awake, and you will progress. Don't ask for any pleasant or unpleasant happenings in meditation. In life is okay, but while meditating, just be with the breath. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Jaya ma'am, you can.
Yeah, there's a question on emotions, madam. That's a very important question.
Yes.
Meenu Bhattiji has. She has asked.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll talk to you.
Lots of emotions coming out.
Yeah. In meditation, lots of emotions coming out and lots of body movements and fastening and slowing of breath. Am I on right path?
Yeah, you are on right path as long as you are seeing whatever is happening. The moment you get emotional or you start behaving as if body movements or body sensations happening, you don't become body then. You just see that body is moving, body has this sensation, and I am observing. As long as you remain as an observer, you are on the right path. The moment you identify with your thoughts, you become mind. The moment you identify with your body, you become body. But in meditation, cut the body, cut the mind, just be an observer. Then you are on the right path. As long as you are in the observation, you are on the right path. The moment you get into positive, negative mind, that's where you are deviating from the path. You know it. Thank you. Right, there is another question from Sunita ji.
From Sunita, during meditation, when I have more thoughts, I try to cut them and focus on my breath. Sometimes this happens through the entire meditation. Does this mean we still receive energy? Also, when I'm really tired, I don't remember anything during meditation. Is this still considered meditation? I know sometimes I doze off and I'm aware that I'm sleeping.
Once you close your eyes till you open your eyes, whatever you do on the name of meditation, it is meditation. Even if you're sleeping, it is meditation. Whatever happens, any sensations, any thoughts coming and going, it is meditation. You have to cross all that. That will happen naturally. Only thing is, don't open your eyes in between and don't deliberately entertain thoughts. Don't go with thoughts. That's the one mistake you should not do. Whatever happens in meditation is your progress. You have to cross the sleep. You have to cross the body pains. Even if you receive energy, you thinking about energy will stop the energy. So don't even think of energy. Energy comes, even if you don't want. So your focus is following the breath. Be with the breath. As I said, breath is the source of life. Breath is everything. You live on this planet as long as you breathe. When you leave, breath leaves. Right? So you should be very grateful to that great friend, which is the source of life, source of enlightenment, everything for you now in spirituality. So with a lot of gratitude, when you see, if I am taking a session here, without focusing on you, if I look at my phone, how will you feel? You feel disrespected, right? So when the breath is with you all your life, and this is the only time in meditation you are with breath, be devoted to breath. Be completely with it. That's when you will progress, even if you don't want to progress. Thank you.
Jaya ma'am, can unmute and ask a question.
Namaste, Sam sir. Sampath sir,
Yeah.
I just would like to express the gratitude for the lovely morning which Lavanya has organized, and just to connect with you, it's a blessing. So I don't have any questions, so you have answered everything. So thank you so much, and it's really a blessing to connect with you, Sampath sir. And thank you
Same
so
here,
much,
madam.
Sri Lakshmi ma'am, for the beautiful Meera Bhajan. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chairman. Any other questions, masters? Thank you so much, sir. And it was really a wonderful and an interactive session. And I look forward for more sessions from you, sir. And it's like, I don't think it's with one session we can't justify it, because we need to grasp a lot of energy and wisdom from you. So
if you need scientific topics or any topics, I mean, I can connect you to the speakers who conduct very good meditation. We come as a team. There are people who are into researchers, and I can help you with that if you are looking for speakers.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, particularly with the scientific bent of mind, I mean.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That will be helpful for us in order to gain more wisdom, sir. Yes.
Definitely, madam. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. So, this is my first session for Australia, though I'm a resident of Australia. I have never done online sessions for people in Australia ever. So
It was
this is
pleasure for
special
us.
for me too. Yeah. And I thank Sri Lakshmi for joining on my request. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sampath. No worries.
Thank you,
Lavanya. It's been a very nice session. Yeah.
Thank you for joining and singing a beautiful Meera Bhajan for us. And every time I think when we meet, you should sing a song. And we know now your talent.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sampath sir. Thank you once again from bottom of our hearts, sir.
Thank you, one and all. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.